Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. What happens if I reduce that? Maybe boost this a little bit. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. 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 Okay, I'd say that's good. I should probably stop grabbing the mic, eh? Because it's extremely sensitive for some reason. Uh, anyways, welcome everyone. My name is ECC Super, also known as Heinrich, and welcome to Minecraft. This is a mod pack I've been compiling slowly but surely. It mainly consists of create mods and clockwork and all those lovely things. I call it create perfection because it's everything that I want in the create mod. So yeah. Hi Sharador. So without any further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna set this over into a creative world, just mainly because I don't fully know all of the changes. I've not really experimented much outside of the trying to recreate the diesel engine from what's that mod pack's name again? The factory must grow, but they changed it so much that it doesn't work. So I'm gonna have to relearn how to make an engine. So let's get started. There's a few other things that I also want to experiment with because if I remember correctly, with the create mod, they showed how you, not the create mod, with the clockwork mod, they showed that you could connect um, essentially an axle from two different entities. I also have a ship resizing mod, which allows me to resize ships. So if I can connect two different entities and the size of the entities don't matter, that could be interesting. So I'd like to experiment with quite a few things actually. If this world ends up going, then it ends up going. So we'll see what happens. Let's say this is a good spot. Alright. Alright, so this would be my base. Now I want to experiment with a few things. So, what I used to use was this mod. But if I ponder on this real quick, you'll see that it shows you some of the engine assembly. You need to add an axle, a small gear, a big gear. Then you can change the type of engine config, and then you insert the cylinders. Problem is, they don't state or show how you're supposed to insert the cylinders. I've been trying to figure that out. I have tried right-clicking, I've tried dropping on it, I've tried using the extension arm. I've tried every single cylinder possible that they have in the mod pack, and nothing seems to actually work. So, yeah, not too sure what I'm supposed to do here. So instead, I figured to use Clockworks stuff. But I don't actually understand how to use Clockworks stuff. I think you need that, and this, and this. What's this? This is a duct. I need an exhaust. That's a redstone duct. That's a gas valve. It's a nozzle. That's a steam extractor. This is a gas engine. Right, I'm just gonna wing it. Does this have anything underneath it? Okay, is it directional? No, it's not directional. I have an idea. Oh, for goodness sake. Where it is. Okay, so that's how that works. How do I route from this? Oh. Let me get the goggles. There they are. And let's look back here. This. Interesting. What's the limit? Now it's sitting at 16 kilopascals? I don't know if that's good or not. Then it's a coal burner that gets like that. Oh, it's filling up with pressure. I don't know if that's a good thing. Wait, can I use a coal? No, let's just use normal coal. Let's not complicate it. Okay. Do I pull from that? What's next? This is gas engine. Okay, well that's not correct. That's not correct either. It's also not correct. Is it this? doesn't want to be placed there. That's not correct. That's also not correct. Wait. How? Hmm. Uh, gas crafter, gas heater, redstone duct, gas valve, steam extractor, gas engine, creative gas generator, gas back tank, gas pump, internal volume, max temperature, gas valve. Can I ponder any of these? Doesn't look like they have ponder options. Okay, so I have a duct, I have a gas tank, an air compressor, a gas pump. Maybe this is what's missing. Um, no, that's not correct. Okay. Um, uh, do I? How? Wait. What? Wait. Um, I think this is correct. Mm, I'm not so sure what I'm doing. Expels hot gas to heat a hot air balloon while attached to a steam extractor. Internal volume process produces gas while attached to a broiler. Turns thermal energy into kinetic energy by turning a steam engine. So, like, what do I do? Do I attach a shaft to it? Oh, alright, hold on. No. Yes. So, that's not it. That's not it. No. No. Um, how do you work? Extends and detracts with changes in internal engine. Process crafting recipe that requires gas ingredient when placed above basin. Exhaust, gas heater, gas thruster, gas back tank, hose spool. Restricts gas flow based on its angle. Maybe I need this. Hmm, I'm not sure what it wants. will attach to a broiler. So what would be a broiler? So that's now allowing air to escape, but I'm still not getting power from this. Uh, that's a redstone duct, that's a gas pump, that's a gas valve, that's a gas nozzle, steam extractor, that's a gas engine. Alright, so this is busy burning. This is both temperature and some stuff. Turns thermal energy into kinetic energy by turning a steam engine. By turning a steam engine. Behold, a steam engine. Oh! Oh! Oh, wait, hold on. Can I pull this out from the side? Oh! Okay. How compact can I make this? Alright, so... Can I rotate you? No. No. Non-rotatable block. Got it. So this wants to be fed in from the side. Okay. Let's do something real quick. Uh, go here. Grab. Did they change this as well? Here it is. The physics infuser as well as the lumber gun. Did it crash? Yep, it crashed. Alright, let's try and load that again, shall we? It might crash again. Oh. Okay, I think I know why it's bugging out. So, let's try that again. It could be that it didn't like the Steam engine doing a thing. But it could also be the version of Clockworks that I'm using. So, there's a lot of bugs that could be causing this to bug out. Oh, it crashed again. Yeah, it crashed again. Okay. Uh, let's go through this. First of all, don't need this anymore, so just gonna straight up disable that. Uh, close this, go here. Where is it? Did I miss it? There it is. Let's head to Clockwork versions. Let's do last month's version. Right. We go back here, hit play. Now the back and forth begins. Okay. Okay. So let's try this again. Like that. See if it makes a physics entity. Oh, there you go. That's what I'm looking for. No, 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 come here. Alright. No, that's not what I wanted to happen. Come on. Is it the supercharged one that I need to use? There you go. Alright. So now I need to fix this by adding this and this. So yeah, that goes there, that goes there. And we need some juice. Right? There you go, and still nothing. Oh, hey, there's some power. Alright. And there you go. No longer need that. And this should now be self-sufficient. Powering itself essentially. Now I want to experiment with a few things. No way. Okay. That unlocks a few ideas. Right. So, since that's the output, we are looking at a something that's too big. That's what we're looking at here. It is possible though that I could I could reduce my footprint a little bit. So in order to reduce my footprint, that's what I want to fit everything into. Should be possible. I'd say the worst part to try and figure out is probably this duct. Alright, so let's grab some things. I don't even know if that's necessary, is it? I'll just add it. just in case. Right. So this is what I want to try and reduce my machine down to. So I'm going to start with this one, then a duct, then this, then another duct. Will this work? Yeah, that works. Then pipe it into there, pipe it into there, which then pipes it into there. Oh, but now we have a... Do we have a problem? No, we don't. This does not feed into that. That's interesting. And then I have this and this. But now I'm curious, if I destroy that, put it there. No. With this there. That three-way connects. Not exactly what I want to do. Wait. This is just a puzzle. This is just a puzzle. Because... So this is 4 long already. Right. I want to extend that downwards. Unless I extend it upwards. In which case, if I destroy all this real quick, and I start with you, which is orientate. Oh, I can change your orientation. How do I not do that? I don't like that. Can I place you there? Yes, I can. Like that. Yeah. I can place that there. Place this here. Alright. This is important because now I no longer need the shaft. I need this, which feeds into this, which, can I do that? What happens if I crank it? No, it doesn't feed into it. That'll feed into it. That does that, which is good, because that means, there you go, that adds into that, which means this, which means this, and then that needs to be fed coal, which I believe I have here. I'd say for now I'm going to leave that out. I'm going to add that in there. That's going to start powering this, which is going to automatically create pressure here, which is going to feed into there, which is going to cause this to spin itself, which means I now have a self-sufficient system, and I'd say just as a safety measure, I can probably have a duct there. Yes. Yes. Alright. Now I know this technically extends out to 3 blocks, but that's a technicality. See, it doesn't generate physics. Alright. Right, now that I have a self-sufficient engine with a duct in case it wants to blow up, which I hope doesn't happen. This is my engine output. If I now go to this thing, grab the tool gun, and I go to scale. I do 0.5. I click scale single ship, and hey, there you go. Now it's all tiny. All right. So, in all technicality, yeah, that's right. Now it fits into a 2-block space. Right, so something like that. No? Oh, yes. Oh, almost. Wait, I have an idea. Let's do that. And then we line it up. And there you go. And we try to flatten it out. And see? Tiny engine. I know this is not a vanilla block, but technically I should be able to just mod a crafting recipe for it. Regardless, this is fun. There you go. Right. Now that I have an engine that seems to just be running, I would like to attempt the next part, which I am afraid might break the game. So we're going to put that there, and we're going to grab this and this. We're going to connect it there. We're going to connect this one here. It works! What? That's beautiful! That's beautiful! And it didn't crash! Oh. And the exhaust generates thrust. Well, at least it thrusts me away. Interesting. And there's still so much space. I can still do so much with all of this. Interesting. I just wish I could rotate this block. Like, this block would be much more useful on its side. But regardless, that is very good news. Because this now means I can make another ship separate from that, normal scale, and just add that as the engine block. Let me do that real quick. Alright. So let's quickly go. Oh, why do I always build it out of wood? Screw it. Wood it is! Right. So if I remember correctly, it should. This should be good. And let's do something like that. Uh, uh, right, like that, but I'll just use panels and stuff. Um, I do not like the noise this gun keeps making. It's very unnecessary. Alright. That should at least force it into place, so that means it should not move. Um, okay. Wheels. So let's head here. Let's. What's the difference here? So, oh, those are massive. Also, I can extend this out. There we go. Let me go here. Grab this. And just attach these. Then making use of this and this. And I just connect those two. And alright. That is technically incorrect, actually, because what I would have is one of these, and oops, that's not correct. One there. Right. This. Oops. What did I click? Okay. Anyways, right. Now this is being provided power. These, actually don't even need those. They just need, they just need something to hold them in place. That is that. Then this is where I then have this, and in between this I can put gear shifts and stops and things. So let's quickly do that. So grab the clutch, I'll grab the gear shifter. I can plop these down. This encase drive, just to extend it out a little bit. There's the clutch, there's the gear shift, and just another encased. Right, then I want to add some logic to this. So for now, let's put those two tools away, especially the wheels. I don't think I need any more of those. Grab one of these. Where is the link? There it is. Redstone link. There we go. Then blue signal will be that. You are red signal. You are red signal. You are the clutch. Space. Yep, I just did that. That's clutch, that's gear shift. You are left shift. You are space. Right. Then I need one there, and I can't have one there. Okay. Okay. There. You will be this. You will be this. Is that it? So oh, because I need to set them as receivers. So can I invert this somehow? No, why would I want to invert it? Alright, so for now, let's destroy these and create a physics entity. Alright. Let's go to the Wonder One. And this guy as well, because I have a feeling things are about to get wonky. And this guy as well, because there's a few things I need to do. Right, so from that spot to that spot. Okay, let's try this again. From that spot to... Okay, I see a flaw in my design. So over there. So again, from that spot all the way over to this spot. Uh, Hold not bound to focus. So something that's not set. Inventory, creative, multiplier, miscellaneous. Carry, full, create tree controller, driving, essentials, JI, supplemented, VMod guns, Xerox map, Xerox year. Okay. Inventory, creative, miscellaneous, highlight, player, takes, carry, fill, copy cap material, create, access nearby toolbox, focus, schematic overlay. Okay. Alright. Then from here to there already makes an issue out of everything. From here to there. Cool. From here to there. From here to there. From here to there. Cool. Then from here to there. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Then I can also get rid of this now, because that's no longer necessary. And you go into there. Do not crash. Oh. Okay. Okay. It's not bad. The engine shifted, so I was kind of expecting that. So let's just drop this whole thing. Okay. So, few things. You need to be shifted back into place. So... are you forced into place? Sure hope so, because you are a schlep to move. But now, because that is in place, I can connect these two now. So, connection. So fixed. and it would be, I guess this would be the main, and this would be secondary, right? Is that correct now? They seem to be connected. So if I now destroy these blocks, and if I were to... Yes! Perfect! Yeah, just gonna freeze it in place. And grab a controller again because I just deleted that. Grab this, put that in there, bam bam. And I have power! Alright, let me guess. This isn't set anymore, right? Oh wait, this is the stronger one. Yeah, nothing's been set. Alright, cool. It's okay, I'll just reset everything. So, this needs to be set to this. 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 Cool. Then, good. And, that brings it into reverse. That stops it. Good. Technically, I can make a transmission and just do the same thing as what I've done here. This is my engine block. And now I just build on top of this. This is so cool. This is so cool. Ugh. Because everything else that I do now is just flavor. Like if I want rotational power, I can actually just change the orientation of this to face upwards. So let's do that. And right there, I have rotational power into my vehicle. And this is still moving forward. Like, okay, cool, the engine block doesn't look too great, but still. This being exposed is also not the best thing in the world, but that's just what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Technicalities. Just oh, I forgot that's the thing. Just by doing these few little things, I've a much more compact car than what I've had in any previous attempt. So this is cool. This is very cool. I love this a lot. I'd say let's close up this gap. So I actually don't like how exposed it is. And let's actually start decorating this thing. And I deleted the controller again. Is it still connected? No. Let me grab a lectern so that I can stop deleting my progress. I don't need you anymore. So you are this. You are this. You are this. You are this. Okay, cool. Oh, that's actually a problem. Okay, you are this. You are this. I don't know why that's inverted, but whatever. And then here, this also inverts, but there are techniques I can use to prevent that from doing stuff. And then I just plop that in there, and that should be good. Now we're good to go. Now to decorate this thing. So I think the drive area is gonna sit just above the engine, so you have immediate access to the engine. So I think on top of the engine block, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use, where is the copycat panels? Here. I can use board, I could use a layer. I guess let's use a board. No, board doesn't work. Layer. Layer doesn't work. Where's the one that's practically a trapdoor? Is that a thing? That's a copycat pane, copycat flat pane, copycat catwalk. Copycat trapdoor. Let's look for that. Copycat trapdoor. There it is. Put that there. And like that. And that. Alright. Then I can access this. If I go here, I can access the coal. Everything else is fueling itself. Yeah, it's literally just the coal that would be like a thing. But even then, like, I think if I... because that'd be the only fuel that I need, right? So I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger than the initial plan. But if I add that and a double chest to it... Oops. And I add that into there. You see, it's not going in there. Could it be that the orientation's wrong? Perhaps it needs to be here. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, wait. Let's experiment with this block real quick. Alright. So that doesn't feed into it. Wait. Oh no, there's the rest of it. Okay. You can't feed coal straight into this? I'm certain there has to be a way, right? Maybe... Let me try something. If I place a depot here and a site funnel and is it an orientation thing? Maybe you need to face this way. So I need to fuel you directly. Curious, very curious. Let me try something. If I use you, you burnt a coal, I give you that. Okay, so that's not placing into it. Perhaps if where's what I'm looking for? Where's the big machine arm? There it is. And I place a depot right next to it. And the depot has coal and can I do from there to... No, I can't. That is infuriating. So I have to manually feed it. That's what it's telling me. That sucks. Like, I feel like there's a missed opportunity somewhere in there. Well, now we know. Right. Copycat blocks. So grab these. Okay, that's possible. That block doesn't care where it connects to, right? I'm curious if I change the orientation, then I can have those on the inside. So, let me get the blocks again. So, destroy, destroy. Like that. And then you there, and like that. Everything inside me is yelling at me that that is wrong. But I also don't care. Because it also means that I can make the rest of my vehicle fit to the way I want it to be. Right? And then I can grab this, put it there, there. Oops, no, wait. Put it there, put it there. Then you are bottom signal. You are top signal. You are bottom signal. Ah! You are top signal. And set to receive, set to receive. Let's go grab this. You will be this one. You will be that one. Take control. They're firing, but they're not activating their respective blocks. Which I guess is understandable because those are not connected to those. Okay. In which case, I'm gonna do this. This still does what I want it to do. And bottom link, top link, bottom link, top link, set to receive, set to receive, get blocks. Let's grab this one. My floor. Front. It's a very boxy car, but honestly, that's all it needs to be. And then for the roof, I think I'm actually going to use a trapdoor again. Where are the trapdoors stored? Oh, here, functional stuff, right? That's where that is connected. I don't want to interfere too much with the ship, so guess we're driving from the left-hand side. And then here, I'm just going to place this so I can have a chair there. This, I'm going to swap over to this. And then over there, I want a lectern. So let's grab the lectern, plop that down. Then I want some chairs. There should be chairs in here, right? No? Here? I don't want super comfy chairs. I just want like there it is. Seats. Seat over there, seat over there. Alright. And access point for burner, which looks like I can access from here. Right. And now I decorate. Oh, doors. Doors, right. Is there a copycat sliding door? I like that one. Right. So, want a sliding door here. I want a sliding door here. No. 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 Can you maybe place where I want you to be? Alright. Alright. Cool, 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 cool. Then I can outfit the car with whatever I want. I like this. I like this a lot. Right. So there were cushion blocks that I saw. If I'm here, got those. Problem is, then these would have to be very specific blocks. Is it possible to have two separate blocks? Two separate slabs? Perhaps. No. Ooh, but what I can do, right, is can't do that. My curiosity got the better of me. I want to know if I could change the lectern style. I can grab some of this. I said it looks good. What windows do I want? You know, those are all good and well, but I feel like there's just something better here. Like this light gray stained glass. So it's a good look. What can I do for the exterior though? Anything here that I like? Mystery van, maybe? I mean, I already have the purple cushion, but maybe I don't like the purple cushion. Maybe I'd like something else. Maybe red? Maybe red? Oops. Red and the black feels better together. So what color would I then want for the rest of my vehicle? It's cut dripstone, that's cup deeds. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe. Maybe. I can always make this longer. This is just a tiny little van. Okay, so a little problem here. That's not gonna work. He looks derpy, but he's trying his best. Also, I think this is a pretty good start for a car. I probably have to experiment with some car designs, see what works and what doesn't. That needs to be black. Right, so these I have a very specific idea for because those are the grill. And then that's for the bumpers. And then is there a copycat button? Yeah. Hmm. Standard lever. Alright. And now we need to drop this. So there you go. Close it up. Sit down. F5. You can see the whole vehicle. Nice. Take control of it. Oh, okay. Take control of it. F5. No, I can't see the vehicle. And not stop taking control of it. Okay. A little bit disappointing. I'd say this is where the clutch would have come into play. But this is a lot more manageable than anything else I've been able to make before. And it looks super derpy. But this is a good start. This is a really good start. If I really want to, I can add a ship helm to this, and it should be seaworthy. The only problem about it being seaworthy is getting it back onto land. So yeah, that pretty much be the only real issue with that. But hey, it's driving around. It doesn't seem to have a lot of power, but once again, that's something I can always fix. Like, look at it go. It's really moving. I think for future projects, I'm gonna move the wheels closer into one another. And see if I can make a less derpy vehicle. I also want to see if I can make the engine a lot more powerful. And I would also like to add more usability to it via the brain. Why is my brain doing this to me? I would also like to add more usability to it via the more powerful controller. So, yeah, this is my first working vehicle. Now I need to get out and stop it. Oh jeez, we're in the water. Escape. Right. This should be an easy fix. So, essentially, I just want to grab one of these and replace one of these. That should permanently change the orientation. Oh, right. I have to enter from above. Yeah, that's more like it. Now I don't have to hold in reverse, which is this button. Now I don't have to hold in reverse anymore, because it knows to go forward, like it's supposed to. Can I make that gap? I think the trees will stop it. Oh, maybe, maybe, maybe. Come on. Come on, you know you want it. Oh, there you go. All-terrain vehicle. I should technically be able to make that. Technically being the word. Oh, maybe. Nope. Free spinning wheels and I am stuck. This is where a ship helm would have come handy. Also, she is ugly, but she works, and honestly, that's all I need. Uh, Alright. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Um, we've achieved quite a lot. I'm gonna be calling it here. I know it's only been, no, it should have been 2 hours now. What's the stream say? It's almost been 2 hours. Uh, but yeah, with that being said, I think that's where I'm going to end it tonight. And, please don't tell me the entire stream was laggy. Oh, I don't like that. Don't tell me the entire stream was laggy. It is what it is. With that being said, thanks so much for watching. If you guys are watching this over in YouTube, sorry for the laggy stream. It wasn't supposed to be as laggy as what it ended up being. I should have probably checked that before just continuing, but other than that, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.